Hey, what's up? Joel Ketty here, and welcome back to the channel. If you're looking to use conversational AI with your GoHighLevel clients, ClosedBot is the way to go. We just got early access as a preferred partner to see a sneak peek and play around with ClosedBot V2 that is launching later this year. So let's dive in and take a look at what is coming in V2. I'm going to dive into my account here, and there's kind of a certain order that this goes. These things might change up in the future, but right now how it works is you need to go into your settings, and first you're going to add a source, okay? And the source is going to be, right now we've got GoHighLevel or Lead Connector, both basically the same thing, but giving people the option to send people who don't want to say we use GoHighLevel on their platform to use Lead Connector. I'm going to go ahead and connect that. All right, it's popping up my window to log in and connect my account. So I'm just going to go ahead and connect in my sub account here. All right, there we go. So now that is connected. Next, I'm not going to add a user for now, and check off confirming that custom fields and stuff will be modified to make it compatible with connected bots. Okay, and that's it. That's the first step to connecting ClosedBot to HighLevel, connecting in your sub account. Next, we have AI providers, currently Anthropic and OpenAI, with new stuff to come in the future. I've already got my OpenAI in here, but it's pretty simple. You go in here, select your provider, give it a name, put in your API key, and you're done. So again, you've got OpenAI and Anthropic. Next, we're going to go back to files. So files is where we're currently creating bots, and things have changed up a bit. If you haven't seen what Bryce has been teasing, there's actually the bots have kind of been split into two. So there's personas and there's bots. So the persona is kind of like the personality behind it, if you think of it like a receptionist, and then the bots are the objectives. That's where you're actually building in the job the bot is going to do. So I've already got a couple here just from playing around. And so you want to create a persona and you want to create a bot. So the persona, I'll show you what that looks like. You can give it a name. I'm just going to say bot test, or let's say persona test, because it is a persona. And here you can select any voice style you want. Basically put in a name. You want it to be friendly. You want it to be witty. And you can do up to 3 here. I'll just leave it with those 2 for now. But you can basically put in anything you want. And then we go. Here we go. We got response delay. I'm going to leave it at 0. Frequency for AI typos, I generally leave that turned off. And then breaking up larger messages. So the bot sending larger messages, splitting it up into 2. Some of this is, similar to what's already existing in V1, just a little bit different way of setting it up. Then we go next, and this part, how to respond, V1 has this already. They just split it up into the persona. So I'm just going to grab kind of my default one I've got from my V1 bots. So you're just kind of giving some general rules here to how the bot is to respond. Then you're going to pick your provider here. So we've got our OpenAI, and you can see it's kind of giving you a breakdown of what your settings are right there. And again, just confirming all of your details and create. And there you go. That's creating a persona. Pretty easy. So next, we want to create a bot. So we're going to go new file, new bot, and let's call this one bot 2. So we're going to go with lead connector as the current choice. Now, note that this cannot be changed later. So bots are going to be specific to the source you're connecting to. So I'm using this for HighLevel. I'm going to go with lead connector, and we're going to pick the source we connected earlier. And there we go, bot 2. And now let's take a look at creating the bot. So this is the workflow builder. New actions are yet to come. So right now, there's some few basic ones in here. Statements, which if you're using V1 already, that is basically the give info objective. Now it's broken up into its own objectives. So we've got statements, we've got objectives, and then we've got ending the bot. Before we dive into that, let's take a look at the bot settings. So here's where we're going to set our persona. So you want to have a different personality on a different bot. This is how you do it. So we just created this one persona test. So let's connect that to the bot. Business information. This is similar to the prompting section of V1. You're going to tell the bot why the conversation's happening, information about the business, and then down here, prohibited words. So if there's certain words you do not want the bot to use, you can put those in there. Let's say you're a business and you want this bot to be like live chat on your website. You'd say, contact has reached out via the live chat on our website. Obviously, you can fill that out more. Important business information. You can put whatever you want here. Anything, our business name is ABC Plumbing. Hours are XYZ, whatever you want to put in for important information about your business. There's some cool variable stuff you can use here as well, which we were shown today, it's going to make things just incredible. Okay, so that's good. Let's go out of there. So we did persona, we did business information, variables. So this is where you're going to see all the variables. These are the custom fields that are pulled in from your source. So in our case, this is through a HighLevel account. If there are any custom values created as well, you can pull those in here. And then properties, general properties. You can essentially create your own custom values specifically for ClosedBot. So if you want to have information about the business, you can create your own property here. Let's say you want, hours of operation. You can add that in there. You're going to be able to pop that variable into the business information. So there's a lot of power in the variables here. So you'll be able to put in, I think this is kind of how Bryce showed us, something like that. Sorry, not contact, ClosedBot. Contact is for HighLevel. So it'll be something like that. There's going to be a way to actually pick that coming down the road. But you'll be able to put in all this kind of stuff here. And then any of those general property variables, when you grant a client access to ClosedBot, you can add them as a user, connect them to their bot, and essentially these properties become like a form that they can fill out to fill in information about their business. They don't need the workflow builder. They don't need to actually build the bot and see the prompting. You just need some information from them about their business that can get put into these general property variables that get injected into the prompts. If you're following what I'm saying, this is incredible. And I cannot wait for people to get their hands on this and to have their clients fill in some information and the bots are set up and ready to go. So really, really cool stuff. And then we've got, right now, there's the default setting, shut off the bot automatically when a manual message is sent. So you can turn that on. I think other stuff is coming here as well. So we're going to save that. And then let's dive back over here. So this is where we actually build the bot, building out the objectives. Currently, again, there's only a few actions here, more coming real soon. But drag and drop workflow builder, how cool. Put your objectives on here, okay? And then you just connect them together like this, drag them like that. You can move them around. You can do whatever you want like this. It doesn't matter. You can put them all in a line up here. Let's make that look nice. And then I believe there's going to be the ability to split in different paths based on stuff coming. It's going to be really cool stuff. So you can go objective, objective, objective. Then maybe we want to make a statement. Maybe you got another objective. And then maybe that's the end of your bot there. Okay. Then to actually build the objective, you just click on it, fill in your information here. So let's go with something basic. We want to get the contact's name, right? Again, this part is sort of similar to V1, the way that you do it. Output variable, where do you want that information stored? So we're going to put that into contact first name inside HighLevel. You can fill out extra prompt, max attempts. You can fill that out, sensitivity. Some of this stuff might be changing in the future, but for now, we're just going to fill that in. Then we move on to the next one. Next, we want to get their email address. Again, similar to the V1 as far as building out objectives. Fill in the email. I'm just kind of using some default values here, 5 and 50. And next we want to get their phone, fill in that to the phone field. Statement. Of course, whatever statement you want to put in there, whatever information you want to give the contact at that stage in the bot. And then your last objective. Now, I believe booking will not be an objective here. Booking is actually going to be its own separate objective. So there's going to be a lot of power in separating things out like that, having these different types of objectives in this workflow builder. I'm actually going to go ahead. Let's say I actually realize I don't actually need that many objectives. I can just delete that objective, and then we're going to connect that bot to the end there. So we're going to hit, we're going to save that bot. We're going to publish. And if we go to test, it says, okay, we need to actually publish the bot first. Publish. Now we're over here on test sessions, start new session. It's going to pop up here. We're going to say, hey, and the bot's going to start responding right along that. So you can see it's jumping into that first objective. And so it's going to go name, email, phone number, etc. Right? So you can build that out however you want. Boom. And see, it already knows it's ABC plumbing. So it's just giving me the context of the business, asking me what I'm looking for. And these are the logs. So you can actually dig in and troubleshoot if things are not kind of working the way you want them to. Really, if you want to get in on ClosedBot, V2 is not out for public release yet. Dive into V1. Prices are probably going to go up. I would not be surprised if upon public release, there's a price increase, because this is going to be the best bot builder for high level, hands down. So conversational AI, if you want to provide this to your clients, ClosedBot is the way to go. I mean, we've been using ClosedBot for well over a year now, and there's nothing like it. So if you want a discount, hit me up. I've got a discount code. You can save up to $300 off your first month, depending on what you sign up for, or a full 300 off your first year. Let me know, and I'll get you hooked up. Thank you guys so much. I'm looking forward to diving into this more and playing around with it and seeing what comes.